Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new auction ship, which is the Musashi. As you can see here, some little nice auction stuff. But anyway, so we have the auction here. As you can see, you can either bid for Brilliant Engineer, 14-point Japanese Captain, Coal as usual, Musashi Commemorative Flag, and we have the Musashi. You can also bid for it. Minimum bid 20,000. But that's not what I'm here for, telling you how much you should spend on it. I'm more here to actually tell you what it's all about, right? What the Musashi is. If, you know, maybe you don't know, it has been removed from the game for quite a while. Not removed, but non-purchasable, I would say. So we're going to be playing a game in the Musashi in randoms. Of course, you can be playing this in the new tier 9 ranked, of course. And it's actually pretty good in ranked, of course, because it is basically a tier 10 at tier 9, correct? So here's the Musashi. So let's start by talking about its armor first, because you like that. So we'll talk about the 32mm armor nose, and then we got the 32 side, 32 aft, and then we have the 57 deck, and then 50 deck here, and then 50 deck here, which, I mean, against tier 7s, it's pretty good. Against tier 10s, it's okay, I guess. In terms of the Citadel, of course, you have the same exposed cheek as Yamato does. So if you're at this angle, or at this angle, or even this angle, you can actually get Citadel. So please be careful how you play the Musashi. In terms of my commander build, I am running Preventative Maintenance, Gun Feeder, Grease the Gears, Brisk, Adrenaline Rush, Emergency Repair Expert, Concealment Expert, and Fire Prevention Expert. In terms of my equipment, I'm running Main Battery Mod 3, Concealment System Mod 1, Prop Mod 1, Aiming System Mod 1, Damage Control System Mod 1, and Main Armaments Mod 1, and I'm also using the Spotter Plane. In terms of the camo I'm using the normal stock camo. You can also have an alternate camo, which is this one for Musashi, the blue one, which looks really cool. And if you purchase the Weeb one, you can also have this one. But we are going to be using the normal green camo for Musashi. There you go. Let's queue up. And I'll skip the queue time so you don't have to suffer. Alright, so for our first game, well, actually, we're only going to be playing one game for this video because I don't have much time to record today. But anyway, for the game, we've got Musashi, we got Land of Fire, tier 10 game, pretty standard to be honest for tier 9s nowadays. You're going to be facing super ships and tier 11s a lot nowadays. Tier 9 used to be the god tier where you could face tier 7s almost every game and no carriers, but with the addition of super ships, it seems like the matchmaking has shifted towards tier 8 being the better tier in terms of matchmaking to get better, because I guess you don't fight super ships at tier 8. But anyway, so we're here in Land of Fire, in a carrier game. One thing of note you have to keep in mind is, if you think Yamato AA is really bad, well, this is significantly worse. This is a lot worse than Yamato AA. Because as you can see from the side, I wish I showed it to you in port, I might show it at the end of course, you do not have your AA mounts dotted around the ship on this one. You don't have barely any AA mounts. You have the small ones. I don't think these are dual purpose though. Maybe these are, but not the big ones. You have some extra big secondary guns for less AA, because this is, I believe, an old hull. I don't know how. I wouldn't tell you the history. I mean, someone could let us know the history of the Musashi and the Yamato. I believe Musashi, this one is an older variant of the Yamato, basically, because obviously both of them were built, but I believe Yamato took a refit and had more AA installed and stuff, and that's possibly, you know, what it was. But yeah, so let us go this way. So you of course have 26 kilometers of range like Yamato. What's the downside to Yamato? Why would you play Yamato over this, right? This is a tier lower, and it's basically a Yamato, right? In terms of AA department, Yamato's AA is not that good anyway, so who cares, right? The main downside, obviously, of the Musashi compared to the Yamato is the dispersion, correct? So, of course, we know Yamato dispersion isn't too bad, especially with the unique upgrade. For starters, Musashi does not have the unique upgrade that it can install, so you're forced to take reload mode, which isn't too bad, to be honest, because you do get a quicker reload than Yamato by around 3 seconds. 3 seconds, because, you know, you have the reload mode versus the non-reload mode Yamato. But you do have the downside of the accuracy, right? Your dispersion is worse than Yamato dispersion, which, to be fair, is okay, because this is a whole tier lower. You have to keep that in mind always when you say disadvantages of the Musashi. It is a tier lower for what you're getting, correct? Oh shit. What do we do? Slava? Alright, I think I'm gonna game return here, because this Haaland's gonna torp us. Definitely. Oh, I lied. Okay. What's that? Hello? 0 damage? Or what? Remember, your broadside is pretty exposed. When you show Chake like this, you can get citadeled. These are important things to note with the Musashi. In terms of should you buy one, I mean, it really depends, right? How much money you're willing to spend, to be honest, in terms of the balloons. Because the thing is, there's no set price, right? There's no set price to buy it. I remember back in the day when we used to be able to buy it. This ship originally came out for 750,000 free XP, and I believe then they also added it for coal, I believe. And it was also sold for doubloons for 19,300, which is the standard doubloon price. I believe that. I'm not sure, but I believe that was the case. I'm gonna push down the 10 line because we want to fight the Slava. Right now we can't really do much, to be honest. Remember, you are Yamato, so you can't be running at destroyers. You do have the good torp belt that Yamato does, I believe. But, of course, your biggest gimmick is, of course, the Yamato 32mm overmatch, which is pretty big, actually, against certain ships, especially at tier 9. Because, for example, Alsace, you're going to be fighting Alsace. You're going to be fighting Lions, you know. Ships like this, maybe a Heisens. Ships like this, you absolutely dumpster, right? You absolutely demolish them. And John Bar, for example, because of your 32mm overmatch. Now, of course, if you're playing John Bar, you could have, of course, outplayed the Musashi. There's ways to do it, obviously, but really and truly, this is very easy mode against ships like this. Even Slava, honestly, since it's all covered in 25 and 32, you kind of overmatches everywhere also. So the issue is, I don't think we'll be citadeling him anytime today because I suck, I guess. I don't know. Maybe now? I did triple citadel 52k. Okay, that wasn't expected. Like, when I said I wasn't gonna citadel him, that's what I actually thought, okay? But yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, so, I don't want to walk around this corner yet, because I'm gonna get crossfired. We're gonna be killing the Slava first. Take our time. I had bought Musashi when it actually released on release, which was, I don't know when, I don't know what year it got released, but it's been a while, guys. I can assure you, it's been a while since Musashi has actually released. And actually, fun fact about the Yamato and Musashi on release, Yamato actually sat lower in the water when Musashi released, but Yamato actually got raised. I believe to be more historically accurate or something. Just like the gearing's getting lowered, right? Something like that. And it got raised to similar levels as Musashi. And well, back in the day, it was easier to hit Musashi, obviously, because Musashi was bigger. That was another weakness Musashi had. Which was, it was bigger, right? But yeah. So let's keep walking here. Now we're gonna have to deal with submarines, something Musashi didn't have to deal with on original release. Of course, as most ships didn't have to deal with them on original release. But here we are. There's gonna be a submarine peril here in the water. And you might be asking, how are the depth charges on Musashi? I have no idea, actually. Last I checked, Yamato's depth charges were probably some of the best launched in the game. But I don't know about Musashi. I wouldn't assume Musashi has the same as Yamato. Obviously, I wouldn't think that. But I have no idea, so we can check in port. These are the things we can check in port later. We're just gonna keep chasing this lava and keep pressuring him as much as possible here. And probably just kill him, right? I mean, he's 15k HP. He's healing, yes. He probably has Kuznetsov remaining, yes. But if he keeps shooting and keeps shooting, we should be able to kill him here. 4k. Pretty relaxing game, man. That's Musashi and Battleships for you, though. It's just like kind of you wait, reload, go shoot, go next, you know? And then wait 30 seconds again. It's standard, you know, standard. I suck though, I suck. If we aim better, we can kill this guy quick. Go next. We're on 132k damage already, and I mean, tier 10 game. Tier 10 shift, to be fair, but it's pretty good, even for a Yamato. I mean, 132 in 8 minutes isn't the worst. I mean, obviously it's not crazy numbers, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna go broadside to this lava. Maybe we try and inspire him to shoot me so we can get spotted so we can finish him off. Oh, he just shot after I shot him. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day today, man. You know, today's Thursday when I'm recording this. I'll be posting this on a Friday. Tomorrow. This game isn't over. This game isn't won. We need to spot him. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not actually gonna shoot anything else until he gets spotted. I mean, that's grief, though. There's things we have to kill him, B. He's playing it very well, this lava. He's playing it very well. I might die here. Let's see. Angle. He shot the bell. Gonna launch spotter plane for better dispersion. Maybe we can finish him off like this. I don't know. Copium? Is that copium? Would that be considered copium? I think so. But hey, we did it, so it's okay. So let's turn around. Actually, I think we can keep chasing the Implac and keep going this general direction. Maybe we can find them at the end. Of course, the tires rotation is pretty bad on Musashi, same as Yamato. Yamato! Musashi! Yeah, it's pretty much the Musashi, point and click adventures, right? I took Brisk because you go 31 knots when you're dark like this, which means you can actually almost outrun a carrier, I guess. Which is actually, I mean, 31 knots for a Yamato hull is not bad, guys. I mean, 31 knots is not bad. By no means. I mean, that's the same speed as Hindenburg, right? So it's not bad, right? You, of course, when you get spotted, you'll start slowing down back to 28, slowly, as you can see. But whenever you're dark, you're going to be clapping back up to 30, 31 knots, which isn't too bad. It's not too slow for a battleship that overmatches 32, to be honest. And it has 100,000 HP. It has 100,000 HP, man. Almost. Tier 10 HP at tier 9. I mean, these are the things, right? These are the little quirks and features of the Musashi that's, of course, people are going to be interested in wanting when they buy it. Let's go for the impact now. One more ship. I'm actually gonna skip here, so you guys don't have to suffer. I'll skip this part so till we find the carrier. Okay. Okay. Hello. We're back. Is he slowing down? Maybe. Come on, come on, come on. Something. Come on, come on. Please. 0 damage. All right, 20k is not bad. 20k is not bad. Come on, can we finish? He's showing cheek. No. He'll angle out again. I think we missed that shot. 7k. He's also running from me and running into a Petro, sadly. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's shoot the Kleber. What's he gonna do? Walk towards him slowly. But yeah, I mean, this is a great ship, guys. I mean, you can't go wrong playing a tier 10 at tier 9, never. But obviously you're gonna have some of those games, and I have to say, I've had these games myself, where your dispersion is just gonna say no. Like, this game, it wasn't too bad. But there's those games where your dispersion is gonna be saying no to you, and you're gonna be like, fuck, every salvo, like, you're gonna be molding, right? You're gonna have those games, but that's pretty much every ship. Every ship has those games, right? So you still have a lot of HP for tier 9, right? Going for you. You still have the hull, which isn't too bad itself. You have the decent reload compared to Yamato, especially with AR. Remember this, I mean, I have AR, but it's only 3% right now. So like, yeah, it's pretty good, man. This is one of those really good ships. But in terms of how much should you spend on an auction for it, I don't know. Like, it's still a tier 9 ship at the end of the day. It's really up to you if you want this to like farm credits and stuff and rank. It's not as good as Old Missouri to farm credits, but it's not bad, obviously. It's still a premium at tier 9, right? So you have that also going for you, which is really good, actually, right? So I think for me, my maximum would probably be 35,000 doubloons, my maximum. But I wouldn't myself buy it with doubloons. But it's kind of forced with doubloons, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's really up to you and how much you're willing to spend. Of course, don't go bankrupt buying this thing. Spend a reasonable amount, which you won't regret in the future after you buy it. But like a salvo like that, we could have gotten 200k, but we got shafted, basically. Got 0 damage. Yes, this is live commentary, of course. This is not on stream, obviously. I actually didn't stream on Thursday today, probably, I think. Well, it's 4 PM right now, so I don't think I'm gonna stream by the evening here. Sadly, we missed out on our 200k, is what it is. What can you do? We'll never find the carrier again, because the Petro will kill him before we do. We're just gonna wait to shoot. Sadly, we will miss out on our 200k here, I think, because the Petro will citadel him like 14 times before I even shoot my guns. Just chilling. But yeah, as you can see from the AA, he's basically just flying for free right now. No stress for him. And if you ever play carrier, I mean, these are the kind of ships you have to focus, right? Musashis. Because it's free damage in terms of carrier gameplay, for sure. Can I get the 200k? That's all I want. Come on. Yes, okay. We got it! right at the end. Alright, let's look at the score, and then we'll talk about the ship one more time, compared to Yamato a bit, and then... yeah. Alright, so we got 202,000 damage, 3 citadels, 2 kills, and 69 target hits. In terms of team score, we got 2k base XP. In terms of achievements, what do we get? We get high caliber, of course. High caliber, very nice achievement. We did 112k to the Slava from that, especially 52k salvo. Half of it was from one salvo. 17k to the Richelieu, 30k to the Implac, 21k to the Iowa, 10k to the Moskva, 7k to the Marlborough, and 2k to the Kleber. In terms of damage taken, we only took 30,000 damage because nothing shot us. In terms of credits and XP, we got 567,000 credits, 11,000 XP, 2.8k free XP, and 13,000 commander XP. In terms of our commander build, because you might be asking, preventative maintenance, gun feeder, grease the gears, brisk, adrenaline rush, emergency repair expert, concealment expert, and fire prevention expert. And in terms of my equipment, I'm running main battery mod 3, concealment system mod 1, prop mod 1, aiming system mod 1, damage control system mod 1, and main armaments mod 1. And of course I'm running the spotter plane. And in terms of, I'm just going to show you the AA here on the Yamato. As you can see, the AA on Yamato versus the AA on Musashi. Clear deck. There you go. So, the Musashi, do I recommend it? Definitely a strong ship for tier 9, definitely. In terms of the price they're asking for it, 20,000 is not too bad, but that's minimum bid. You're kind of looking for, I don't know, to win, right? So that's probably like 30,000, 35,000, I think. I don't know. If you want to play it safe bet, you can go 50,000, but that's like, I don't know, that's too much, I guess. But yeah, there you go. There's the Musashi, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Depending on how much you're willing to spend on it, of course. And of course, it depends how much disposable income you have. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Musashi video. And, oh, for one more thing I wanted to show, statistics. Because we always try to show statistics. And this will be, I guess, the premium ship video for Musashi as well. We can show both of them. Let's see, where is it? Who knows? Who knows where it is? Who knows? You probably already saw it before me. You guys are yelling at me on YouTube. Boom. Okay, here it is. So I have a 72% win rate over 327 games in the Musashi. Yes, I have played the Musashi quite a fair amount. 121k average damage. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty decent for a tier 9 battleship. I mean, obviously it's not that high. I've had Musashi since like my early days of WoWs. But pretty decent damage for sure. There you go. That's the statistics for Musashi. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Which, if you want to let me know what ship you want to get featured, please let me know in the comments below. But big fan, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.